This is what absolutely blows me away. 99.999% of people who are running giveaways on Instagram aren't doing it to make money while doing it. And I can't understand that, because nothing else that you do in marketing or in business do you do without some anticipation of, how am I going to make money on this? What's going on, everybody? Travis Stevenson coming back to you with another episode of Bots in Business. I've got Trent with me again.
Good to be here.
As always. And today we wanted to talk to you about giveaways, like particularly on Instagram. Now that we have these automations on Instagram that we can automate DM sequences, I wanted to give, I think the best thing that we can possibly do is give perspective as to what's working on Instagram, what should be done, because talking about giveaways is one thing. Really going through the steps of what we did and the results, I think this should be really inspiring, if anything, because as a matter of fact, I'll walk you through what we did in our giveaway so we can get right to the nuts and bolts of it. I decided to give away a $1,200 MacBook. So even taking a step back further, why do giveaways happen on Instagram? What does anybody get out of them? Have you ever participated in a giveaway on Instagram?
I have before.
Like contributed to it?
Yeah, like I haven't done my own, obviously.
Like entered into one?
I've entered into one.
And did you win?
No.
No. Okay. Well, the point of a giveaway is to get likes on your Instagram page. So a lot of big brands and small brands will do giveaways every single day on Instagram so that they can either get, there's really two ways, I guess, to cover the giveaways. Technically, I guess three. So we can cover loop giveaways, we can cover branded giveaways, and we can cover what I would call self giveaways. And I don't know that anybody else has really put these three out there, but there's three that exist that I've seen so far from looking at all the different aspects of giveaways. Giveaway number one is a loop giveaway. That's where there's one controlling brand that manages the giveaway. There's one big influencer, and then there's 50 to 75 people who pay to be a part of that giveaway. And me, as the big brand influencer, I say, hey, go to this central hub and follow everybody that they're following.
So that's typically done by like a giveaway page.
A giveaway page or a giveaway brand or a company that just focuses on doing giveaways, and that's their main business model.
Yep.
They make money by charging, let's say you're one of the people who wants to get followers, you might pay $1,000. There's 75 of you. Now they've made $75,000. And what they'll do is they'll go to the influencer and they'll say, hey, we want you to give away $5,000 worth of stuff, or maybe $10,000 worth of stuff. So that now they've got $65,000 left. And then what they'll do is they'll say, hey, and we'll give you $40,000 for it. So now they're going to make $25,000. Influencer makes $40,000, and they've covered the cost of all the material.
Is that typically like the influencer stuff, or do they just buy?
They just buy random stuff,
a laptop,
especially
and
when
stuff
it's an influencer who doesn't have their own brand. Most of the time, if you have your own brand, you're doing giveaways for your own stuff. Mm-hmm. But think about like celebrities. The one that I saw that was really big recently was a 17 million follower actress, and she did a giveaway giving away something like $35,000 in prizes, and you had to go follow the central page and blah, blah, blah. So that's a loop giveaway. They work great, but you got to pay your way in to be able to have them. And there's really like this disconnect, right? So like in this case, I'm not working directly with the influencer who's doing the promotion. I'm working with this third party person. So you don't really get any network advantages out of that. So you're not meeting anybody new.
I feel like the quality of followers,
it's the lowest kind of giveaway you can do for sure, because it's an incentivized giveaway. I just want to get the stuff. And if I'm an actress, anybody could follow me, right? Versus if I was, let's say, a lower level athlete of some kind that's really specific, say like a Mike Trout. If he does, he's a high quality athlete, but if he does a giveaway, the people who follow him are most likely sports fans, but even more specifically baseball fans.
So it would have to be, especially as like a user of the app, if I'm going to follow 75 people to get into a giveaway, it better be 75 people that I have some sort of
and on the flip
likeness.
side, you might still follow them, but on the flip side, what ends up happening is when you see a post from them, you're like, I don't care about this person. Why do I want some, for lack of the only thing that comes to my mind, I don't want this teeth whitener. Like, you might be a teeth whitening company, but you're in that giveaway because Mike Trout's doing it. And a lot of people do this for like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather has a lot of followers who are not boxers because he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
especially on Instagram. So in the loop giveaways, join the ones where there was one that happened recently where it was a really popular mom on Instagram. And it's like, okay, so now all the mom brands jumped in. These women who are like in the mom influencer space, they were the ones who were paying. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
But if you're doing like just a raw celebrity that has millions of followers, I don't think it's worth paying more money for, because you're going to get followers, yes, but those followers likely do not care about you. Or the girls who have like 2 million followers that are just doing butt selfies and you're a dude, a majority of her audience is going to be dudes who want to look at girls.
You're not going to buy like that bathing suit that she's wearing or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like also if you're a guy and you're following the chick, and you and like there's another one of the 75 brands that you have to follow is
like a beauty counter, beauty
or like
brand.
even a guy's page, like a guy influencer page, like my page. The person who follows the butt selfie girl is not the same person who's going to follow me as an entrepreneur on Instagram.
True.
So it's like, why would I pay to be in that? Because none of her followers, maybe a small portion of her followers are good for me, but the majority of them aren't. So that's the loop giveaway side. The other one is a like a branded giveaway. So this is where it's more. These happen more often. So I would say let's look at a company like Beam. They sell supplements, drink supplements, and like mental health supplements as far as like cognitive awareness.
Do you follow them on Instagram?
I do.
Do they do
They
giveaways?
do branded giveaways, but they do it this way. They go out to an influencer and they'll say, hey, influencer, you're sponsored by us. Let's do a giveaway from your page. That way, as a brand, I'm always getting other people to talk about me, like the big influencers. They're talking only about me. Notice in this case with this giveaway, the major difference is it's not, hey, go follow 75 people. That giveaway might be from a big athlete who promotes Beam, would be like, hey, go follow Beam.
Yep.
Now it's just one step. Go follow Beam. Now, that's a branded giveaway. It also works really well with influencers who have their own brand. Hey, I own this clothing company. We're doing a giveaway. Go follow my clothing company and you'll get X, Y, and Z.
I see that all the time.
Those happen way more frequently because that's one of the easiest ways to get people from your page to your brand's page. And then the last one is more of a self giveaway. So this is what I did. This is what we did over this weekend, where you have no contributing factors that are outside of your own audience. So let's say that you own a clothing company, or you have a coaching program, or you have some sort of online fitness, programming platform. You could do, hey, we've got 20,000 followers. We're going to give away free swag, or free one-on-one coaching, or we're going to give away a bunch of these products. Now, big suggestion with these is don't just give away some little like $10 thing. Nobody wants to participate in that. You'll see from evidence of our giveaway that I just ran that the more valuable the thing is that you're giving away, the more likely it is that people are going to engage, want to be a part of it, take action, probably remember you a little bit more.
Which just makes sense. Like that laptop that you gave away is awesome versus like if you gave a $25 gift card
which
to
we've had.
An ice cream shop.
Yep.
You're not going to get a whole lot of people.
Literally, that sounds weird, but we've actually had a client do a giveaway where they gave away a $25 ice cream gift card and a $25 sushi gift card to two different people. It wasn't even the same person. So that to me is just, there's no value there. You're not putting any risk up. It's a risk reward game. You've got to be able to put something up that makes people really want to get in. The more value your contest has, if it's doing an individual giveaway, the longer you can run the contest. So if I'm doing like a big $25,000 giveaway, I don't have to do it in a 24-hour window. I can do it in a 7-day window. That way it gives me way more opportunity to get more people in. So those are the three giveaways, really. It's like I'm doing it myself, I'm working with one other brand, or I'm working with a bunch of other people with some third-party, person in the middle. Or, if you really wanted to organize it, you could do a loop giveaway where there's nobody in the middle and you're in the middle, essentially. But there has to be some, like, go follow everybody that this page follows.
So you named it was loop giveaway, brand giveaway,
and self giveaway. I don't know that anybody's ever put them in sort of a category, but I do think that those categories would make sense.
I think it makes a lot of sense, yeah.
So we did a self giveaway essentially on my page. Currently right now I have 18,000 followers. When I started the giveaway, which it was literally a week ago today, I think, or
Tuesday.
Yeah, it might have been a week ago, 2 days ago. I did a giveaway where I gave away a free 13-inch MacBook. So you can actually see, we gave away an exact clone of this little computer that I have right here. And the idea was, this is $1,200. It's a MacBook. Now, when you're choosing your giveaway, one thing that really makes a lot of sense is you've got to choose it for the audience that you're talking to. I could have given away a $1,200 skateboard. Wouldn't have made any sense
because
for my audience.
Most of your audience is entrepreneurial.
Is entrepreneurial,
yeah,
like build a business, want to build a business, want to have an agency, own an agency, they own brands. Even, best case scenario, somebody owns a fitness clothing company. Why wouldn't they still want a $1,200 laptop? That still applies to you.
Very true.
Versus a $1,200 skateboard, my audience isn't really going to care. I'm not going to get that much action. So choose something that matters to your audience, that speaks to your audience, not just to you. If I was in the photography space and I gave away a $1,200 camera, it would do way better than if I gave away a $1,200 skateboard. Again, so it's just thinking about what your audience is doing.
But if you're one wheel and your audience is people who ride one wheels,
give away one wheel.
That makes sense.
Or give away like
skateboard.
Give away a gift card for $1,200 to get swag items.
Ooh.
Not seen as high value as the actual device, but that's where you get into a little bit of a run. I think that they're going to be more interested in getting people who don't have one wheels to follow their page. So giving away a one wheel is a perfect idea because it brings somebody in and you now are getting them to learn about the product. One of the great things about giveaways that 99% of giveaways are missing is the idea of the giveaway is, yes, to get followers. So now that you know these three types, we'll go into the normal framework for a giveaway, which is step number one, in order to enter the giveaway, like my page. That makes sense. You've got to like my page. I want likes. That's what I'm trying to do the contest for, the giveaway for. So like my page. Step number two, tag 3 friends. Well, if you think about step number 1 and step number 2 together, if I tag 3 friends, my 3 friends are going to see that tag. They're going to go to the page. Maybe a few of them like my page and then tag 3 friends, and that's the whole idea. Now, normally, that is what every giveaway does, is just those 2 things. The main steps are like my page, tag 1, 2, 3, 5 friends, depending on how much you're giving away. If I was giving away $100,000, I would say tag 20 friends. Like
some of them add like share this to your story.
Yep. And then for extra points, but like that's hard to attribute for.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of guessing. They're just asking you for stuff, which actually is kind of illegal if it's not really going towards the. It's against the terms if it's not actually going towards an entrant, and you also aren't allowed to ask people to do things to their page for a contest. So you're not allowed, like on Facebook, you wouldn't be allowed to say share this. You can't say that as a rule to enter. You can say, and then after that you're officially in. And then, feel free to share this. You can say that, but you can't say step 3 to enter the contest, share to your page.
Okay.
Or say,
Makes sense.
You can't say, because they don't want you to do these inauthentic things. Like if they want you to share information that you care about. So if you want to share it, share it. Now, one of the mistakes that all these brands are making when they do these giveaways, let's say we're giving away a $5,000 camera, right? They would say, follow my page. Great, you're getting new followers. Cool. And most likely getting followers that want cameras and that are interested in camera gear and might now be interested in your brand in the future. That's what the whole idea is, right? Like, get them in my atmosphere. At some point, I will be able to turn them into a client, most likely. That's the goal. But you're only getting that 8% engagement, which again, it's per post. So you might reach those people again, but they didn't follow you on their own accord. So you're going to lose some of those people. So I just feel like the only value being on new followers is so shallow that it almost, to me, defeats the purpose for a lot of brands to even do giveaways, because they're like, well, I want more followers, but it's not that big of a concern. I want the right followers.
Yeah, they don't have any way of tracking like what is a follower worth.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, some brands have done like how much money we make off of Instagram because they track the links that are in their profile, and that's
so you can kind of
assumption.
Reverse engineer that. So you can
try to, but again, like if you're using improper marketing techniques and then trying to say this is how much Instagram is worth to me and how many followers we have, how much we're making, so then therefore how much are we making per subscriber? If you're not doing the techniques right in the first place, then you're using the wrong data. It's literally incorrect science. You're going off of an assumption of like, well, there's all these fail points, right? In that equation, there's If you lose subscribers, if you gain subscribers, what's your reach at currently? Did the algorithm change? There's a lot of factors that go into this, but one of the things that I look at and just say, man, and this is one of the things that we've cured at Chatmatic, and this is great. This is what we wanted to get into, is you need to get more. Like in marketing, if I'm giving away something of really high value, $1,200, like we're used to in marketing giving away a PDF, in which case you can get little value, but you're still actually getting a name and an email, which is infinitely more valuable. And I'm here to tell you this for a fact, infinitely more valuable than a follower. Having an actual name and email has to be 50 times more valuable than having a follower on social.
I would much rather give somebody my name and email, excuse me, to get a $1,200 laptop versus a PDF.
Right? So like, but here, that's the funny thing is we're flipping it. We're giving them more stuff and asking for less from them. And instead of giving them more stuff and asking for the same, we give them a $1,200 laptop or a one wheel or something really awesome or a big expensive camera, but at least make sure that you're collecting email, that you're collecting phone number, that you're getting any data that's valuable to your company that you use in your marketing efforts. 99.999% of giveaways that I have seen have zero marketing efforts taking place after like my page, tag 3 friends.
Well, and you see that a lot from influencers because, influencers
they're
aren't
not
necessarily
typically marketing backgrounds. Even brands, though. Even brands are doing this because what's happening is people get into this lull of laziness. Oh, well, this is how giveaways are run. I saw somebody ran a giveaway, it did really well, and all they did was they just said to like my page and tag 3 friends. We're going to do the same thing. But now you're smart. You're giving away something of high value. And one of the examples that I love giving with the giveaways is around major golf tournaments, Callaway, Titleist, TaylorMade all give away a bag. Callaway, Titleist and TaylorMade. They all give away a bag from one of their prime athletes. Like last time I saw it was a Xander Schauffele one. There was a Phil Mickelson one. And they're all custom designed golf bags that are actually used at that tournament by that player.
Yeah, they're very cool.
And sometimes they'll give away like, so John Rahm, who's a pro golfer, he won, he didn't win the PGA. Clearly, Mickelson won that one. He won the Tour Pro Championship or something. Yeah. I forget what it was. He won it, and he won it with these 2 amazing wedge shots into these greens on 17 and 18. Had to go birdie and birdie to win, and he ended up doing it with this amazing wedge. Immediately afterwards, they were giving away his exact wedge, like not a model of it, but like that exact wedge. And like that giveaway would go crazy because that's like everybody was watching those shots going, dude, that dude hit these crazy, like within feet wedge shots. And you're thinking, and instantly what goes through your head as a golf fan is like, I'd love to have control of that club. But that club.
Probably wouldn't use it.
Definitely wouldn't hit it like he did. But so they do this contest and it gets crazy amount of comments in like no time. But here's where things need to translate. You're getting more followers. Maybe you're getting more followers out of it. You're getting more golf fans. The benefit to the brand is we're going to get more followers. Eventually, they're going to see more of our posts. Eventually, we're going to work our way into actually getting them to buy one of our clubs. And that's not a failed way of thinking. It's just that it's so long-term and unnecessary. We're going to change it for you today forever. I ran the contest giving away a $1,200 MacBook, and here were my steps. I said, follow my page, same first step. Mm-hmm. Tag 3 friends, same step. And DM me the word MacBook. Now, a lot of people think, well, that third step, how many people are actually going to do it? I will tell you. I had on the post, this is pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even heard this stat, like comments to...
Yeah, 100%. And this is what makes sense, right? I had 309 comments on my post.
Okay.
If I go into my... So, again, when they DM us, because we have Chatmatic, I have this... sequence that we built. We actually built it live in 30 minutes. So it wasn't a complicated, overdone sequence with crazy stuff in it.
4 steps, 1 email.
Yep. And all of it's built into Chatmatic. So the email went out. All this stuff was great. Introduced them to our product. So what we were also doing, though, was after they DM us, it says, hey, give me your email address if you want to finish your entry. Cool. But now I have control over the rest of that conversation. They're not on a social media platform that they can continue to scroll through. They are in a DM with your brand. They are now a DM subscriber that has limitless value at this point, and I'll explain that later. But they've also given me their email address. Here's some interesting statistics. I'm going to go over the stats of the actual giveaway sequence first, and then I'm going to go into all of the fall off from this. So we had 307 people comment on the post. Now, this is raw comments. There was a lot of people who did, like when they were told to tag 3 friends, they tagged them in separate posts. So my real value on this one, as far as comments, I'm going to go probably 250-ish.
Just to be safe.
Because I honestly feel like there was a lot of people that were like, good example, I was just reading this one this morning. Somebody commented and then commented again, asking a different question, and then their friend commented back, and then they were talking. So there's a little bit of a thread. So let's just say actual entrance, 250.
Okay.
That's fair, and I think it might even be a little lower than that. So here's what's cool. The DM campaign that I got, so the amount of people who DM'd me MacBook, and I can see this inside of Chatmatic, 216 people. Out of 250 people who tagged friends, which again, at that point, I've already accomplished what every other giveaway accomplishes.
Yes.
So if I get nothing else out of it, it's at least as good as every other contest that's happening on the planet.
Yep.
So at this point, I'm at house money, right? Like I am now playing with house money because I've gone a step above. If I get one, I've gotten one more than every other contest.
Yeah, I like that way of thinking a lot. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. You've already done exactly what
the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And so as a marketer, that's what we have to do, right? We have to gamify and try to beat the bare minimum. So
you said 216?
216.
Okay.
Out of a rough 250. And out of the 216, these are actual stats I would happily share with anybody who asks. And you can actually see these numbers. How many people got the second message, which means the first message asks for email. Tell the world how many people got the second message, which means they gave us their email. So 216 people got the first message.
208.
208 people gave us their email address out of 216.
What is that?
That works out to like 99.2%, 98.6, something crazy. It'll be some weird off stat like that, but it's almost as close to 100%.
Yeah, 96%.
96% of people that engaged in the post. So 250 comments, 216 people opted in, actually became a subscriber of mine. 207 gave me their email, 208. Now, out of the 208 that gave me their email, that step then says, hey, great, we're hosting this 3-day training. This is when I get to push my product a little bit. But if you want to double your chances of winning, do me a favor and give me your SMS. Out of the 208 people who gave me their email, 203 gave me their SMS. That's closer to like a 97%, 98%. So let's take it all the way back. 250 people wanted to enter. 203 of them gave me their name, email, and phone number in a sequence within seconds of entering the contest. So now I've gotten, I'm infinitely better than every other contest on the planet because I'm actually getting real subscriber data.
And then we got to push them to our...
And then we pushed them to the actual training. And then we also have 24 hours to follow up with them. So you could wait 2 hours, send them a message. Hey, just wanted to make sure that you saw the training. Go click this link. Wait 20 hours. Hey, this is the last chance for you to get access to this training. Go do this. We also have the ability to send as many emails as we want, right? Because now we're in email.
Yep.
So what we did was we waited, when they gave us their email, we waited 1 minute and we sent an email outlining the information on the giveaway and then sending a link to our live training. So again, pushing more people to go back to our training. The point of this was the giveaway, in my mind, is never just get more followers. I want to make money. Like, I want to give away a $1,200 laptop, but I want to make money doing it.
That's the whole
That
point
would
of it.
be what most marketers look for in their business is how can I give something away of value, bring people into my audience, and make money. This is what absolutely blows me away. 99.999% of people who are running giveaways on Instagram aren't doing it to make money while doing it. And I can't understand that because nothing else that you do in marketing or in business do you do without some anticipation of how am I going to make money on this?
Well, it would just be so nice to be like, this giveaway made
this much money. That's called direct response marketing. If you're not doing that, what you're doing is something called brand marketing. So the Callaways and TaylorMades and all these big brands that do these giveaways where they don't have to really care about the ROI, they're giving away a golf bag. They've already made the golf bag. To them, the loss is not very much. For the rest of the world, when we're giving away a $1,200 laptop or a $2,000 vacation or something that costs us something so that we can grow, you'd like to know, did it work? Because guess what? If it worked, you do it again. If it didn't work, you don't do it again.
Those big brands, it's like billboards. Like exactly.
They
can buy
they are playing a different game.
Yeah.
And this is what most sub-$1 million a year, sub-$5 million a year brands don't understand. We don't have the luxury of playing, I'm going to spend $10 million a year on branding. We don't get to play that game. But we also don't have to. Like, you can do stuff with your marketing that's deliberately geared towards generating sales and still providing goodwill and creating a fun atmosphere and getting new followers and all this stuff that's long-term branding. Because again, did I get less followers because of the technique that I used? No. I got the exact same amount, maybe more. Because again, I got messages to remind people, hey, just wanted to remind you, make sure you go tag 3 friends.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a little cheat code. If you want to do it again, go tag 3 more friends and I'll give you another enrollment.
No one's mad about this sequence. They go through it and they're like, oh, this is cool.
And it gives them the information. And again, you can indoctrinate them into your process. And now you've had a conversation with them through DM that they're going to feel a little bit more associated with your brand. So this contest did really well. And what I wanted to do was really make the focus of this podcast today on not only the concept of how we are literally changing what it means to host and have a giveaway. I really do think that that's where we're at this point is like, I think from this moment forward, giveaways should change permanently because the value of the giveaway just got better for brands.
But it's not even really changing as much as just adding.
Right. Well, exactly. But it's like giveaways are no longer loss leaders in and of themselves.
Okay.
They're no longer brand building material. It doesn't have to be that way. And if you use it that way, here's what I always say this, but like if you use it that way, you're going to lose it that way. And what I mean is if you use it as a brand builder, but you're not a brand, you're an influencer or you're a brand, but you don't want long-term branding. What you want, especially in the early stages of a startup or you're sub $1 million, you want money now.
Yeah.
You want to be able to tell your team, hey, we gave away $2,000 worth of stuff and we made $5,000. Next month, we're going to do it again because then you're going to give away $2,000 worth of stuff and you're going to make $5,200. Then you're going to do it again and you're going to make $5,600 because you're getting more followers.
And you got more leads and you got email
now you have
address.
More leads.
Yep.
And so one of the big suggestions when you do these giveaways is obviously all of these people who give you their email and their mobile number, why wouldn't you, when you make the new post for your next giveaway, SMS and email them saying, hey, we're doing another giveaway. Do you want to go? And then they're going to tag 3 more friends. Then you get more people in your atmosphere. And again, you're creating this nice cycle of being able to get more followers, be able to get more, likes on a page, a good viral post, a little bit more engagement. There's all these like little side effects of doing giveaways. But ultimately, you get more subscribers. And the value of a subscriber goes up significantly over that of a follower. And I'm going to show you proof of that. Now, what we were doing in our sequence, in our thing was we have an 8-week coaching program that we release usually once a year, potentially twice a year, and we were starting enrollment for that program. It's called Pro Academy. We were starting enrollment for that program during the time we did the giveaway. And at first, I didn't do it with this intention. We never said like, oh, we're going to push everybody from the giveaway into the
Yeah, we kind of decided that later.
I actually kind of lucked into it, thankfully. But because I was pushing everybody to the 3-day training, and the 3-day training was pushing everybody to book a call, listen to what happened. And again, I want to back up for one more second. I started by giving them, this is what a funnel looks like. I started by giving them something free to get their attention, to get them into my world. Mm-hmm. After that, I provided value in a 3-day training, completely free. It was like 2 hours every day, free training on how to learn to use the tool that we have, Chatmatic.
People were loving it.
People loved the free training. They enjoyed learning more about the in-depths of it. And so now I've gotten their attention. I've given them value. then call to action, which was, hey, if you want to do this and you want to see what we could, well, if this 8-week program can help you, go book a call with our enrollment team and we'll see if you can come on board. We'll give you all the details. Now it's time for me to actually prove that my giveaway just totally
change the game,
all of the other giveaways. And I'm going to show you this because for $1,200, so that's how much it cost me with shipping. It's going to cost me $12.09 because I think that they're probably going to, Apple's going to charge me like nothing. Yeah. What I did during the contest and during the live event, we set it up where I created a separate list in my sales platform specifically for this giveaway. It was called Instagram. I created a list for Instagram so that I can track. Here's another cool thing about data and stats. I can now track for life how much that list makes me. So if the list makes me a little bit of money during the giveaway, cool. But in 9 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, I look back and I go, hey, my giveaway list has now made me X amount more. I can always track that. Almost every good email platform, if you're in e-commerce, Klaviyo does it. If you're in the digital space, the one that we use is Kartra. I absolutely love it. They track the individual value of every list. So I made a list, had 0 subscribers. We started the contest. I now have 390 subscribers in that in total. Now, that includes people who enrolled late into the giveaway, who saw my post late, but then also I afterwards transitioned it to, in my profile, I have a thing that says like DM me chat if you want a free account. Yeah. Anybody who gives me the email address in that one.
So and then you're using this list throughout all your Instagram campaigns.
I am now. So it just started. Like I had 2 subscribers today, 3 yesterday. So there's still more trickling in, but we had 218 people enter the giveaway essentially. So I've gotten about 120 since then, just on like having it in my feed, doing stories, pushing more people.
Yeah.
So this is what's amazing. This list has been active for about 9 days. I created the list 9 days ago. There's been 390 active subscribers that have gone through it. As of this moment, and just to prove that I'm not, this is our system, this is to prove that I'm not making this stuff up. Anybody who's watching this on film, you can see this is just a website.
We can take a screenshot of it
and we'll tell them how much revenue that we have collected from that top list.
So it's $24,942.
$24,942 from giving away a $1,200 laptop. Travis, how did that happen? Because I actually created a path that required everybody in the giveaway to get into my flow. Most giveaways don't do that. And again, this is how we've changed the game. In order to enter the win the giveaway, which everybody wants to do and they don't mind doing it, they've got to give me their email and phone number. They give me their email and phone number. They're enrolled in. Now I get to send emails to this person, inviting them into my new stuff. And if they buy something, they do. Then I make money. Now, off of that, we had 5 people who bought what it's called our agency package, which is our like Chatmatic, actually using our service. So that's great because on day 1 and day 2 of our 3-day event, we had a little button that said, hey, if you want to get unlimited Chatmatic, click here. Day 3, we enrolled for the call. Now, of that, we had 2 people bought Pro Academy, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other people enrolled into Pro Academy.
It goes to show how good your following is in that sense of like your Instagram followers are people that genuinely want to see your stuff.
To treat them with a hyper sense of I want to convert these people because they are going to be more like engaged. Get them on a call. Have them book a call that is something of interest to them. But I did it in a path that it's crazy how simple it was because the campaign took all of 20, 30 minutes. All of those emails were now getting into my autoresponder. Like it's all connected through Chatmatic. And literally we did the bare minimum sequence. We didn't even do a follow-up for 2 hours. We didn't even do a follow-up for 20 hours. I haven't sent a single text message campaign to that audience, which again would increase the value. But my path for doing this was get their attention by giving something awesome away for free. I didn't give away a $25 ice cream gift card to some ice cream place that's only in Tampa. That would make 0 sense, but people do that.
People wouldn't. You're not going to get that quality.
Yep. Well, and also think about it. Like if I gave away, let's say I gave away 6 months of personal one-on-one coaching. the perceived value on that is high for me, but not for everybody else, right? So the likelihood that somebody opts into that is lower than if I gave somebody a $1,200 laptop, because this is a thing. Great example is...
That's a good point.
This actually was something I saw in a JV contest a long time ago, a joint venture contest. We had an offer that we were letting people promote, and we offered cash. We offered $500 cash to a certain position, and then we changed the contest. After the $500 cash, we changed it to a $500 item. It was a microphone. We changed it to something like... So now instead of winning $500 cash, you win the $500 microphone. Way more people were trying to win the microphone than were trying to win cash.
Really?
Because there was a value of, I want that thing, and if you gave me $500, I'd never buy it.
That's true.
But if you give me the mic, well, I'll never know. You're not giving me the choice to buy whatever else. So that would have been the same thing. Had I been giving away $1,200 cash, not as cool. If I would have been giving away, a $10,000 coaching package one-on-one with me, doesn't have the same perceived value from everybody's perspective. So I wouldn't have gotten as many enrollments.
It is crazy to think, like $1,200 cash, you think people would go pretty crazy over that. But honestly, like the MacBook aesthetically, like it's just 100%.
And
pleasing.
It's a box. There's a lot more that you can use in your creative material. Yeah, it's like, everybody has this. I want a Mac.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like maybe not some of you Windows creeps out there, but there's everybody has this thought of like, there's certain things that I would want that. Like a one wheel, I think that one is like $2,000. The one wheel that he rides, the Pint, the smaller one, it's like something like that, 1,600 or it's I don't know the exact cost. I know there's one that's like 2,500, but let's say it's $1,000. If I said to an audience of people who likes outdoorsy stuff, I'm giving away 5 one wheels, people would be like, oh my God, that's so crazy. If I said I'm giving away $5,000 cash, that's still cool, but it's not nearly as cool as here's these items that you would never spend $1,000 on yourself.
Yeah, it's weird, but at the same time, it's not. Like it does.
Well, also think about the person's perspective on the other side. They have debt, they have parking tickets, they have cell phone bills. When they see $1,000, they're thinking, well, that $100 cell phone bill, that takes care of that for 10 months. Or, yeah, I can pay that $35 parking ticket and I can get gas and I can do this. Well, now I'm left with $500. I can't get the one wheel. Whereas if you just give them the one wheel, they can't put the parking tickets on it,
Yeah.
So
then they don't have to drive their car.
And you don't get parking tickets.
Yeah, you don't get parking tickets.
Yeah, you get a couple scabs, some broken bones maybe, but I feel like what I'm going to be shouting from the rooftops now for the rest of the time that I'm on the internet, especially while we're doing what we do with Chatmatic, is this is going to be the main focus of what we do in our agency for our clients, for all of our members who are using Chatmatic. You should be, in any niche, if you have more than 10,000 engaged followers, running contests. And you can do it with our same exact flow. Here's the key principles that you have to keep in mind, and I want to sort of summarize this whole thing. Number one, if you're using a loop giveaway, or if you're doing a loop giveaway to get followers, which is a great way to get 5, 10, 15, 30,000 followers, make sure immediately after the giveaway from the main influencer is over, you do your own giveaway of something equally as dope as the original, if you can, a $1,200 laptop, or if you're an artist, you could easily give away art because that has a little bit different perceived value to it. Or if you have products, we have those little hexagon LED lights. Each one of those things is like, I forget, it's like $70 or $80 each little square.
Is it really?
They were really expensive. That's why we haven't grown that thing into being a whole wall. And if I had products like that, $80 a piece, that's easy to put value on it because now it's like, hey, these are $80 a piece. It only costs them $20 maybe.
Yeah.
So they can give away 10. It looks like $800 in value, but it's only $200 in cost. So if you're a brand doing a loop giveaway, give away an epic bundle of your stuff. If you're in the influencer space / entrepreneur, give away an epic bundle of something that matters to the people that are in your space. So again, a laptop if you're in the business industry, if you're in the fitness space, a $500 bundle of like Gymshark clothing or whatever.
So you're saying in this case, just to be clear, you bought into a loop giveaway, run your own giveaway
at the end of it.
As soon
as it's over, to engage those followers, run your own giveaway at the end of it. But the real key principle here is that when you start doing your own giveaways, even if you're working with even if you're a brand and you're working with an influencer, or you're an influencer that's working with a brand, doesn't matter. Here's the key essential pieces to it. Number one, change the giveaway to either comment on this post, which is a new feature that Chatmatic's going to roll out. It's called private replies. You can actually automatically message everybody that comments on your post.
That's going to be really nice.
You don't even have to ask them to go DM you anymore. It's just going to be, hey, comment on this post and you're in.
Especially going back to the stat that Instagram is 4 times more engaging than Facebook.
And giveaway posts are probably 2 to 3 times more engaging than a normal post.
Yeah.
So I can tell you for a fact, the most comments I've ever had on a single post was about 40. I got 308 on that giveaway. Clearly, we could say it's at least 8 times more engaging than a normal post. I also got 300 likes. The most likes I had on a post before that was like 140. So again, and I didn't ask anybody to like it, so the expectation is different. But
yeah.
I did get followers from it. But change the last step of the thing to when you comment, we're going to send you the rest of the information to officially enroll.
So essentially, it's like tag 3 friends when you tag.
Follow me.
Yeah. Tag
3 friends, and when you tag those 3 friends, we're going to send you a DM.
Yep.
And that DM is going to give you the final step to entering. Final step to entering: enter your email address. This is a super simple sequence in Chatmatic. And here's the thing: I plead with any of you. If you are looking to run a giveaway, you want to run a giveaway, you want to grow your Instagram, hit up Trent at Chatmatic, Trent at Chatmatic.com. We will literally build your giveaway for you.
I would love to.
Just hit us up. We will build it for you. We will put it into your account. We'll install it literally within a day. We'll give you a 1-hour call with us. Within a day, you can absolutely be running a giveaway with us. So email Trent, Trent at Chatmatic.com. We would be happy to help you guys give away some cool stuff. So now you've got people going into the DMs. You've got subscribers. We're going to sync the email over to your autoresponder, sync the SMS to your SMS autoresponder, or you can use Chatmatic, either one. Mm-hmm. And you can use Chatmatic for email broadcasts as well through third-party SMTPs. But the other crucial piece is give something away that people actually care about. Don't do a giveaway with little meaningless garbage. The last big summary piece that I want everybody to take away from this is when you are running your giveaway, at the end, when you're nearing the end of your giveaway, make sure that you have an offer that matches the people that are coming into your giveaway that you can sequence them into. Because maybe initially in the giveaway, you don't want to have to sell anything. But let's say, I'm going to use e-commerce as an example because I think it's just too easy to ignore. You're an e-commerce store and you want to run a giveaway. Why wouldn't you? And this is a great way to monetize a giveaway for e-commerce. And we've seen it work plenty of times with other users in Chatmatic.
Yep.
What you do is you say, look, I am launching this new line of like my new merch drop, let's say. We're going to use an easy one. If you're opening your store for the first time, that's also another great way. If you're doing a new merch drop, it's a great way. New holiday thing, whatever. We're doing a massive giveaway for Labor Day. I know Labor Day is coming this weekend. We wanted to give you a bunch of stuff, a shopping spree on Labor Day. Spend as much as you can in 15 minutes. Something crazy, right? That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Dope. But it has to be in your size. You can't be buying stuff for everybody else.
Yeah.
Or like a $500 gift card, whatever it is. So then when they actually go through the sequence, at the end of the sequence, say, look, you're officially in the giveaway. Here's what we did. We created a landing page special for you that has pre-sale items. So everything that we're going to release on Labor Day, or everything that we're going to release in the next merch drop, is available only on this private link right now. Now, I can tell you, this will work, first off, but in the sequence, I can tell you we're going to sell out of all these items. We will 100% sell out of the 100 shirts, 100 hats, whatever. I saw this guy, Manny Koshman, who's a big, he has a bunch of really nice cars, like $25 million worth of cars in his sick place. He's a big real estate developer. He's launching his own merch line. And so he said, we're doing 100 hats, 3 designs, 100 hats each, 100 shirts each. He'll probably sell out of those because he has 2 million followers on Instagram. He's got a massive YouTube channel.
And that's not a whole lot.
No, that's what I mean. So a lot of times when you do these merch drops, a lot of brands, they don't have endless inventory. So they only have a limited amount of hats or shirts or pants or whatever it is. So the idea is you want to sell out of those. You don't ever want to have inventory just sitting around. You want to sell out. So what you do is you say, we're going to sell out of these. Most likely we're going to sell out. We created a landing page where you can go right now and order everything on pre-order. There's 2 ways you can do this. Give them a discount right now, 10% off right now if you use this link. Or just say, look, we are definitely going to sell out. We have this one special page where it's available on pre-order. If you want to shop right now ahead of time, they're paying full price, but they're buying when you don't even have the products for sale.
And people will eat that up.
And you will get sales. And here's the cool thing. You give away a $500 shopping spree gift card you can spend a max of $500. You get 15 minutes to shop our store on your phone.
Yep.
And all we ask is that you send us a video of the 15 minutes or whatever it is, whatever you want to do. Cool idea for it. Max you've given away is $500. And you will make that back on pre-sales to your products that you haven't even released yet. And you've built an email list and you've built an SMS list so that next time when the drop actually hits, you can email and SMS those people, not just post it on social, because then, I missed the deal.
Well, and then 6 months from then, when you have another
merch drop or a big sale or a Black Friday or it's Christmas or the last week to get. There's so many cool things about going into Q4. We're about to go into Q4 now. Some of the cool things about what we do is there's a massive movement now, especially as we're coming out of this like post-COVID time. Hopefully it's post-COVID time. I feel like we're going back into it a little.
I don't know anymore.
But there's this whole like scarcity of items running out. A lot of items are running out, because the supply lines are all screwed up. So there's something very kind of cool and interesting about the hey, order this before we run out. So that's going to push more people in early December to buy than they would probably wait usually. Mm-hmm. But then also in December and in Father's Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, there's like 2 weeks before the holiday, there's this moment where you have, hey, this weekend is the last time to order this to make sure you get it in time for that holiday.
That's typically when I start to shop.
And what's funny is that is one of the biggest motivators in sales is scarcity or urgency. That happens to be a little bit of both, right? Like not only can we run out of these items, but there's an urgency of like, you have to get it by Sunday or else we can't guarantee it'll get there by Christmas.
And you have to get something. So
right.
Like, you need
so it's
something.
Like, you know what? Hey, crap. I know I need to get it. I needed that last minute reminder. And I would guarantee you, pay attention this year. Anybody watching too, pay attention to how many brands don't tell you that. If I was a brand right now, I'd be running an ad in December, the week that it's the last week to get it before December or Valentine's Day or Christmas or whatever.
Yep.
I would run an ad that entire week that says this is the last chance you have that we can guarantee that you get this item in time. You're going to push people to the edge to be like, okay, yes, I need to get this now because I don't want to wait and I don't want it to be late. And then you make your ad all about FOMO. You don't want to buy something and have it show up the day after Christmas. You don't want to be that dad. You don't want to be that mom. You don't want to be that boyfriend. You don't want to be that girlfriend. Like, order it now so that you can guarantee it gets there on time. And boom, that's a new reason to get somebody to buy from you. And you can also do that through notifying them in SMS and email.
That's what I was about to say. Like, if I got a text message from a brand like, hey, today's the last day to order to get it before this holiday.
Especially when you know, like as a shopper, we know we can come back whenever we want.
Yeah.
But I like, there's always that reason. Why do I want to do this? And again, I like we talk about this all the time. My wife has the excuse all the time of, well, it was on sale. And everybody uses that, right? Like, well, it was on sale. It was on sale. Guess what? That company has a sale every month.
I know.
So it's like it was just happened to be that excuse. That the sale is way more of an excuse than a money saver for most people. They don't need to save the 10%. That's stupid. It just happened to be on sale, so why not? Like it's a $20 item. Did you really need to save $2?
It's a weird.
Oh, but shipping went up $2.
Weird thought process.
Yeah, it used to be $7.99. Now it's $9.99.
But we all do it, like
because it's mechanics, dude. It's so psychological. It's almost unbelievable. But when you control your audience, you have the ability to do these things, which is what, like, as the agency arm of what we do this for other people as well. We come to them with these ideas of like, hey, let's do a campaign, letting them know this is the last chance they can get for, they can order this in time for it to get it here in time. Let's do a Mother's Day campaign. Let's do a discount of this much. Let's do this kind of thing. Because all we're really doing is creating new excuses for people to buy. So we're using social media, giveaways, great example now. And again, this is in the 2021, 2022 era that we're moving into. Now we can use giveaways to build our audience, to generate leads, so that when we want to sell them something, we have them. And we're not just getting followers on a social platform, because this guarantee happens. Hey, this is the last chance you have to buy something before it goes. You post it on social, and 8% of people see it. Well, technically 10% of your audience sees it. So you've got 100,000 followers. 90,000 of them have no idea this is the last chance to get it. And I guarantee you, some thousands of them would have liked to have been on an SMS list and an email list and notified that this was the last chance.
I mean, they followed you for a reason. They want to see your stuff.
I like knowing when it's the last chance to buy stuff, even when it's not something that I'm going to buy. But at least then I get to make that final decision. It's off my brain now. And I think that's something that companies need to pay attention to. When I get notified that it's my last chance to buy something, I at least then am put to the decision, I've got to decide right now, do I want this? If I don't want it, it's a relief to me that it's at least off of my shoulders.
Versus if you wanted it but weren't notified, and it's like, oh, I can't
Or
get
what if
that?
I didn't? What if I was? Otherwise, you're never put the decision to make the decision, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's just always available and there's never like an end date for anything, I'm never forced to say like, do I actually want this? I'm not sitting at a table going, oh, I gotta really decide this, because nobody's forced me to do that. And as a shopper, I want that forced action sometimes. Like, I'm thinking about buying like 6 or 7 things at any given time. All of us are. It's that 56, 40, and 3 thing, right? I'm always in that 40 for a couple of different brands. I can be pushed into the 3% that are going to buy really quickly.
Based on like scarcity, urgency.
But I need something to push me there. Scarcity, urgency, demand, supply, those kind of things. But Chatmatic, this is what's crazy about Chatmatic, and this is why I feel like the friggin' nutty professor over here. I honestly feel like Chatmatic provides all of those things in one tool. You can generate the subscribers using the giveaways. You can continue to nurture and indoctrinate them through other sequences. Giveaways are just one. But that gives you the ability to command their SMS, to command their email. You can send these broadcasts through Chatmatic. You can send SMS through Chatmatic. You can store data about them. So now as you're getting to know them a little bit over time, they've subscribed to different campaigns. Anybody who's subscribed to our last giveaway, send this SMS.
Because we could have asked them, like, when they wanted that laptop, hey, are you an agency owner? Do you
just
an
entrepreneurs, Shopify store, whatever, and then sent them information that mattered to them. And if you're in the brand space, if you're in the coaching space, and you ask somebody, hey, what are you looking to achieve? And you can answer, and they can answer that question. You can store that, and then you can take that data and use it in future marketing. That puts all of this on steroids. So I really, really wanted to send this home. That giveaway is one campaign. It's one type.
Great,
it's something I could absolutely do every single month, and now I know I can make money off of it. As long as, again, in summary, I have an offer going that has some reason to make them buy now. So again, Pro Academy is enrolling right now. It's starting in 3 weeks. If I didn't give them a reason to buy it right now, I would have had less sales. If it was just like, hey, some coaching program you can start whenever you want, I'd have less sales because there's no urgency. Like the urgency is you have to get in before we start or else you're missing it. So have an offer that has some urgency. Again, you enrolled into my giveaway, great. Here's our pre-sale. It's only available during the pre-sale, and you can guarantee that you actually get our stuff. We're going to sell out. Or here's 10%, good for the next 72 hours. Go purchase right now on our pre-sale, and you will make more money. I just can't stress enough. I think that giveaways are a phenomenal way that you can break into the space, get new followers, but also get avid subscribers that will buy from you forever. And this gives you control. This takes control away from Instagram and away from Facebook and puts it in your business, in your brand's pocket. And literally all of it would take half an hour to set up and a software fee for the membership.
Well, what I love about this is everyone's already doing giveaways. You just got to add one thing to make the giveaway exponentially better for your business.
And it would take like probably an hour and a half to learn how to do it, or let us do it for you in an hour.
Hit me up.
Or find somebody.
We
have 9,000 Chatmatic users, of which at least 500 of them have gone through, or like 200 of them have gone through our Pro Academy at this point. Another, potentially 100 soon. We can put you in touch with somebody, even if it's not us, that can actually do these for you. So for sure, hit us up. But hopefully you enjoyed this little insight as to how Chatmatic is completely changing a major facet of Instagram. I think giveaways are a absolutely monstrous function on Instagram, and I think that we are literally changing them for good. We have a lot more coming in that space, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Run a contest, make it awesome, but just make sure that you're actually getting subscribers out of it. Get some real value. And again, wherever you're watching this, let us know what you thought. Give us some stars, give us some rating. Tell somebody else to come pay attention to what we're talking about too, if you think that anybody could benefit from this. And aside from that, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.